Alright, so welcome back to some more MX versus ATV Reflex. Now, before we talk about too much, there's a few things I want to talk about and I'll probably get sidetracked. But the reason we chose this track, not only do I really enjoy the track creator who makes these and just tracks like this in general, it seems like you guys really like seeing these huge fantasy, not necessarily fantasy tracks, but huge lines, big jumps, stuff like that. So we had to go find ourselves an MX Warlord track, and this is exactly what it is. This is called Send It by MX Warlord, and he does some of the best in the business here. He makes these amazingly crazy huge long tracks, and this is no exception to that. It is a beta. It is a beta. You can download it on Reflex Central, and I say this pretty much in every single video I ever do. You can still kind of navigate around Reflex Central. We'll leave a link to where there's a working website by Darkslides, so I will leave that link in the description, but you can click into Reflex and then kind of navigate it to some degree, and at least the newer ones. This is actually a beta track. Now, I've never done a beta track on the channel, and I don't usually play on those. I have done I guess sounds weird, but I guess I've done a little bit of beta testing with some of these. C4 has had some super early development tracks that I kind of rode around on with him, and he asked for some of my input. It's hard to give a guy like that input because he makes it, I mean, it was so early, but it worked so well already the way it was. It's like, I don't really know what to say because I get on it and it just works right away. Like, his first try is just really good. So I've done some of that, and I have done a little bit of beta testing for him, but I'd say 2 or 3 tracks most. I mean, I'm not like hardcore into the Reflex community. This is probably my all-time favorite MX game. I don't know, I don't really know what to say. But yeah, it's my all-time favorite motocross game probably. Just never did much beta testing, and I most definitely have never downloaded a beta track from Central. So first for everything, but like I said, you guys seem to really like the huge jumps, the big lines, and stuff like that, and so definitely had to go find ourselves a new MX Warlord track. Now, he actually has 2. He's really been working hard on this. He has another one, which I have not checked out yet. It's called... Man, I don't know. I think it's called Jurassic MX. I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure. It's something, and now I believe that's a finished product. I have not checked it out, but I'm assuming it's super awesome, really long track, really big jumps. This one's a little bit different, and there's a couple sections I kind of want to talk about when we get there. It's got the huge jumps, hold it pinned, everything, and it's a really long track, but it's actually a little bit harder than normal for me. Most of his tracks I can get by with not messing around with my bike setting too much and then just holding it wide open and getting over it pretty easy. This one, I had the top speed almost maxed out. I think it was 2 clicks back, so I had to change around a lot of it, and I still struggle to get over some of this stuff because it's so big. Now, a lot of that could be helped by just carrying more speed, maxing out your top speed, whatever the case. So it's not a big deal. I love it. It's a little bit different, which I love it. I think that's awesome that it's a little different. Now, this section right here, there was an alternate line to the left there we didn't take, and then I get really lost here. You can tell I'm super lost. I definitely went the wrong way. You actually go back up the hill, and what I was assuming, it's really weird, but I think you just go straight from here. Now, I'm not 100% sure. If you know the track better than me, I probably put 1.5 laps in on it. Okay, seriously, 1.5 laps in just to try and get a basic memory of it. I mean, I didn't really know the whole track, but I knew, you can kind of tell when some of the big stuff's coming up, and then when I wasn't sure if I was, if you're coming over a hill or something, I'd kind of slow up for it a little bit. So I don't have a lot of time on the track. It is a beta. There's no like tough blocks or banner, not a lot of banners to make a distinctive line between where you should be and where you shouldn't be. But when we start to head back up top to the right over here, I will talk about that as well. I want to say remind me, but you can't because this is not technically a live stream. So I'm trying to see where we're going here. But anyways, I was recording this on my wife's computer again because I'm having computer issues, as well as my Reflex game, like, hardcore had problems and was crashing constantly, and I couldn't fix it. I don't know, I don't know if that's a problem because I install mods with the custom content, or if that's just something normal. It sounds like it's kind of normal for a lot of people, and it's not really that hard to fix it, but Yeah, I had to, but luckily, I think it's Jamie T made a mod where you can have like $15 million right away. You don't have to like grind the game back, and it's not a big deal because I don't really play the stock stuff anymore. I just do the custom content, so it's not a big deal. But now that we're up top here, if you want to stay to the middle or to the right on this stuff, because if you hug the left too hard, it will reset you really easy. I think it's because it's like a steep drop off there, so the reset point is really, really, really touchy, especially here, I think, on this stuff. And I knew that because of the one lap I did already. I got a little too far to the left, and I kept resetting me. So for now, at least, that's a very touchy, sensitive reset point. Kind of stay to the middle or stay to the right. Otherwise, you're gonna get reset for sure. But we're coming in to the end of the first lap, and I don't do more than one because it was kind of long and kind of just showcasing some big lines because that's what you guys seem to like. And then we got some new gear and a new bike skin, but I don't know. It's called Send It. Did I not say that? By MX Warlord, and just awesome. Never disappointed. And not every track's the same. It has his feel to it, but they're not all the same. And it's just beta. I'm assuming he'll keep working on it. And I mean, even if he doesn't keep working on it, it works really well to just be able to throw something together like this and have it flow and how much time and effort goes into it. So definitely don't thank me, thank MX Warlord for making this track if you wanted to see big huge jumps. Fitting name, Send It. But I think we're coming up to the end of a lap. Now, I am recording this on Friday. I was going to try and upload it before the race and ask for race predictions and stuff like that, but I'm not going to because it's going to go up after the race, I'm assuming. So everybody's going to know, probably, that at least cares about Supercross or watches it, is going to know who won, so it's pointless. So I guess I will ask, this is the finish line too, it's like perfectly awkward, but it's like perfectly awkward, I love it. Whoever won the race, are you surprised that happened? What the podium was, the finishing, was anyone surprised by anything? If not, just curious. But yeah, that's one lap aside from any part of the track we might have accidentally cut. Thanks so much for the support on the channel lately. It really means a lot. We're in the new year here, so the new games are coming out soon. We're getting information all the time. Pumped for it. I hope you are too. Leave a like if you definitely want to see this series keep going and you want more custom content. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. And until the next video, take it easy.